We are with Earthscope with Huntsville City Schools. So I'm a teacher with Huntsville City Schools, and we're celebrating our 40th year. So Earthscope began in 1978, and it's also the bicentennial. So we do Glenwood Cemetery, a field trip that we've done for 15 years to educate kids about African American history in Huntsville. But this year we want to do something special, and we are on Cavalry Hill, which was actually an encampment for soldiers after the Spanish-American War. And it was originally Camp Wheeler, then Camp Albert G. Force. And then when the Buffalo Soldiers came here after the Spanish-American War, they were the 10th Cavalry Unit, so it became known as Cavalry Hill. And that name is followed. The school was named Cavalry Hill originally. And so we're doing what we can to educate the students about the Buffalo Soldier and their important role in the history of the United States. We've got encampments set up where they learn about what the soldiers did while they were here, what kind of food they ate, what kind of medical attention they received. Also what they did after the war, because they were instrumental in being the first park rangers in the national parks. So they went out west. They were also the front for a lot of people heading out west. They were sort of their protectors as they ventured out west. And at 1898, the Spanish-American War, the Battle of San Juan Hill, the Battle of Kettle Hill, the Buffalo Soldiers were instrumental in that battle. They lost 26 lives. So they are actually, right now, the students are coming out and they're going to see a reenactment of some of the Buffalo Soldiers on horseback. So they were inside just now. They're coming out after watching a film about Buffalo Soldiers, and it was made by two local brothers, the Isabel brothers, and it premiered last year in Huntsville. So they come out from there. They are now going to see the reenactment at San Juan Hill. George Berry was one of the officers that actually carried the 10th Cavalry flag and the U.S. flag to the top of the hill when they won the battle. And then they will rotate through stations. They've got what kind of food. They'll actually get to try something similar to hardtack that the soldiers had to eat. So it's not very good. And they'll get to see some of the medical instruments they might have used if they were injured, or maybe if they had to amputate a limb, and how rudimentary it was. And they'll also learn about the future of the Buffalo Soldiers, the important role they played after the war, that they were the first National Park Rangers. This is one of Earthscope's trips that we're proud to be a part of. We offer over 15 trips to all 26 elementary schools, and we're excited to be celebrating our 40th anniversary. So it's a strong program. It's a great program. It gets kids out of the classroom into our community. So even the chaperones, they come along and learn so much about what our community has to offer that they don't realize is there.